we seen CD really do that? No, look at this. That's already.
What got me into the Smash community, it started back in 7th grade. My history professor, Coach Hasty, he did this thing at the end of the year where he would like host a Smash event where if you could beat him, you'd get this giant container of Jolly Ranchers. I mean, massive. So, you know, me being the small 7th grader I was like, oh yeah, I play Smash a lot, I can do that. And I beat him, and then I just didn't stop.
But let's get into this party here. We have Jin versus Y Delirious.
I know there was one point when I was like 15, I tried commentating and it just felt impossible. And I was like, you know what, it's probably not for me. And then I tried again at the Phaser Craze Weeklies. Like I said, I ran the stream, and it flowed. I don't know what changed. I guess I learned that I like talking more. So I just let it go. And then I got a position to commentate at Kumite in Tennessee in 2021. And after that, I've just been commentating at every event I can.
All right, everyone, we are back for Top 8 at Kumite in Tennessee 2022, the finale. I am Gilmorism.
Every Smash commentator is going to say TK Breezy and EE. Like those two are obviously the pinnacle of Smash commentators, but also Coney is a really just overall knows about the game, can commentate. He understands a lot about it. I watch his stuff a lot and take inspiration from him.
I love the way that they just like drift inside each other. You saw that, right? Like both of them were occupying the same exact space in the air. Huge surprise burst forward air from Spargo.
Whenever I put in my application for Kumite, they were like, what is something that you do that's different than everyone else? And I just sat there for a while and I realized one thing I do is, like most people I've noticed in our scene, they go between one or two things. They either get really analytical, like not really cut and dry, but they just talk about the game at a very technical level.
With it, MKLeo snaps people off those, out of their recoveries all the time. I feel like if you see that bike going out and it's not a low bike, I'd be very afraid for Gluteny almost every time.
Or they will get just very, very like broad statements about it. Like they're not really necessarily trying to break it down. They're just like, oh, they're doing play-by-plays, basically.
Was in the lead for just a second, but now Gluto's got him off stage. He's got him in the corner. Ooh, Nair out of shield, okay.
So what I tend to do is I try to mix it in. I try to do both of that, and I also like to just be myself behind the mic. It's like some people try to, put on a persona. I don't like that. I just want to be myself.
I was not expecting Joker. I was expecting like the Joker of the society.
Yeah, I was expecting we live in a society. My father was a drinker, not. I wasn't expecting, persona Joker.
You know how I got these stars? The experience from Jin does crazy.
When Jin nared me.
Competing and commentating, they can help each other a lot because, like for example, the way competing helps commentating is I see it firsthand. I know, like for example, whenever I play with Y Delirious or Danny or any of the players in the scene, I already know what they want to do whenever I get up there. So I know their general game plans, what they're going to try and condition their opponents to do, so I can talk about that when I'm on the stream.
You saw both players kind of flinch there. They're like, whoa. And one thing about YD, especially at this tournament, he has been so expressionate today.
And then that also just, basically it's a Uno reverse card type thing. I can see what they like to do, and then whenever I compete, if I play against them, like, oh, I remember whenever I commentated them at this event, and I can learn off of what they did there.
Once again.
Yes, it does, and I gotta say, he's at a pretty nice number right now.
Actually,
to get that
very
stock.
nice,
Very
exactly.
nice.
The Smash community, to me, it's a home away from home for me. I mean, they have been here for me for a very long time, gotten me through thick and thin. I've met a lot of friends, a lot of people that have impacted my life gratefully because of the Smash events. I mean, I would not be the person I am today. I would not be here today if it weren't for this.